Connected.
Hold
Channel
on.
switched.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just the thermals just completely screw up the wind on the ridges so badly.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
So you realized Europe finally went to day saving time?
Yeah, about time, too.
Yeah, I
About
was getting
time,
tired of it. The late starts were getting a little annoying.
We haven't seen Week forever. Wonder what happened.
I think he's busy with his job and family.
Well, that's good. You know, that's life.
Service up, guys.
Cloud flying is allowed too. Oh, what a weird task.
Elliot. Elliot.
Wait, so you're saying we should be thankful it isn't also set to like midnight or something?
4 in the morning.
User joined your channel.
Hey, Brian.
Okay. Whoever flies this stimmy will.
Yeah,
It'll be a competition between anyone who's flying this. I'm not stimmy. I mean the Swift. I'm not going to. But if anyone flies the Swift, they will be the automatic winners. At least at today's task.
I really wonder whether that low finish penalty 0 is just like the high start penalty 0. Where you don't really start if you go high.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they set a minimum altitude to finish, but no penalty for minimum. Who knows?
It's malfeasance. It should be locked out of the, somehow the program should take care of it. Like you said, for high start, one of these, you had an idea, John, where they could kind of do it right. I think they had 1 point or something, or.
Oh yeah, set the minimum penalty to 0, or I'm sorry, minimum penalty to 1 point. So if you don't want penalty points for the start, set it to don't start, or don't set a start altitude. But basically,
right.
Having a limited start altitude with no penalty points makes no sense.
Yeah, it should say no finish on the right or 1 on the left.
It's also kind of like having airspace. Having airspace is set to no point penalty. Well, you can turn the airspaces off if you don't want penalty points for them.
Yeah.
I see Vic actually locked on with Antares so far.
Oh, really? All right. I actually wrote to him. I said, where the hell are you?
If you go to the multiplayer tab.
Well, speaking of the devil, there he is. Good. Man, there's very few people logging on.
Weather's probably getting better.
Not in Denmark, I can tell you.
Not here either.
We've actually switched back to being cool for a little while, which is nice from being like almost 90.
Yeah, we've got a nice day of 60 to 70 with thunderstorms, hail, and possible tornadoes.
That's
Same here too. Same weather. keeps you on your toes.
We have a chance for patchy rain or snow.
I think we're going to be pretty mellow here.
I'm gonna make everybody's computers freeze up. I'm gonna take the LS4.
Nice job, John.
I haven't joined in yet, but yeah, I don't want to do the Swift, but the LS4.
Burkhardt's already chose it.
Oh yeah, then it won't freeze.
He's not in yet. Oh,
There he is. With a nice pause.
Although actually, well, I'll take the JS315 with actually unlimited wing loading. I haven't actually done that for a while.
Yeah, I think it's more competitive. But if the wing loading were maxed at 40, maybe the LS4 would be a very good choice.
just crazy lift. Six and a half netto. I did 3 turns, went up 400 meters. That's not too bad.
There are bugs today.
Yeah,
They are.
Low.
yeah, Kyle. Today ballast is unlimited, so and the weather is very good, so high wing loading is preferable.
There's also a World Cup today So some people may not be here for that, because of that too. Being nice, you don't want to, spend it's worth. You guys gonna do the cup, any of you?
Planning to.
I'm not sure yet. I have some work to do.
My Condor won't start, so I just restart the computer.
Yeah, 10 minutes,
yeah.
Morten. And you updated?
Yeah, it's a 305.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh dear. Someone just flew straight head on into the mountain.
Carry.
User joined your channel.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon.
Hi, Robert.
Robert.
Hey, Ruben.
Hey,
You doing the cup today, Robert?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Well, Week never joined.
Maybe you just want to get the task and so we can fight a little more or something.
Yeah.
User entered your channel.
why is the JS3 so popular today with a strong wind and strong thermals?
Wing loading?
Okay,
Excellent wing
unlimited
loading.
wing loading.
yeah, I'm not into this kind of details.
Yeah, me either. But we got the cup to look forward to. Plus, we're with our friends.
Yeah,
I might give the cup another shot. Found a network device on my network that hadn't been rebooted in a while. So maybe I got rid of all my lag.
Oh. Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's hosted in Europe like Tchin Tchin, so you might get the same ping at least.
You back, Morton?
Yes, sir.
Good. So when you're like climbing at like 5 meters a second in a real sailplane, do you feel like pressure in the seat? Do you feel it in the seat of your pants going up?
No.
No.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, it's like being in an elevator. Once it's moving up, it doesn't you don't have a sense of speed.
Oh, that's true. You have to be
Yeah,
accelerating.
but you feel the acceleration when you enter thermal, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, when you enter it. So it's pretty strong when you enter it, you feel it?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
you definitely do.
Okay. Interesting.
But in Denmark, 5 meter thermals are quite unusual.
Yeah, it's more common on where the mountains are. Ridges and valleys creates more lift.
What's the strongest rate of climb you real guys have seen before?
In my paraglider, I've seen 10 meters per second.
But that's
Ah.
intimidating, isn't it?
I had
Yeah, that's
7
quite
meters
strong.
once.
What, Rich?
I had 7 meters once.
Oh. In the UK?
In the UK, it's extremely rare.
I think my strongest one was about 6 meters.
Oh, so it happens, strong ones.
Yeah,
Huh.
but not that often.
I bet you put a real grin on your face.
I would say the average climb rate at my area is about 2 to 3 meters.
Okay.
Well, I once analyzed a lot of IDC files for Complete Euro. Believe me, the average is nothing more than maybe between 1 and 1.5.
Yeah,
1 and 1.5?
when you take the average, of course.
Yeah, take all of them which you have something there.
Yeah, that's true. Then you're about 1 to 1.5.
Yeah.
Well, it's back to the old flutter start today.
Oh, there was no limit?
No limit. Penalty for going too fast.
It was 250.
Well, it's 250 with no penalty.
Yeah.
So maximum speed was 250.
No, there
Yeah.
is no maximum speed. It's set to 250, but it's the highest you can set it. But the penalty points is set to 0. So for the start speed, that does mean unlimited.
Yeah, okay.
This is Elliot. He wanted to max it out,
Tim is all the way to the moon.
Yeah, I practiced a little bit of cloud flying.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, cloud flying is allowed too.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh.
forgot. Oh, don't forget the bugs, you guys, before you start. Yeah, like Nico's not here. I bet you he's going to do the cup. That's one reason. That's one guy that probably would have been here. Geared might, if he only does the cup, he doesn't do both.
Oh,
All week.
You know, the funny was I was already preparing for a 170 star out actually. Whoops.
Yeah.
So used to doing it, I was just doing it automatically.
User entered your channel.
Hi, week.
Hi, Vic.
Hi.
Long time no see, my friend.
Yeah, busy. I'm not free anymore at Chin Chin time.
Aw, bummer.
Yeah, Lydia got a new job, and so it's dinner time when Chin Chin is.
What's your new job?
Still a nurse, but at a different kind of nurse.
Ah, okay.
It's more physician assistant now.
Yeah.
So it's 9 to 5. So at 5:30 dinner should be ready. Or 4:45, 5:45.
Thank you.
Can you still fly the cup and things like that?
No, I quit the World Cup because it's rubbish, the tasks.
Okay.
That was my thought too. I haven't flown any for a while.
Was that the time though? Can you fly that time of day?
Yeah, I can fly that time of day, but I didn't like the tasks.
Yeah.
And real life gliding started as well, and working on Condor and everything. So yeah, no time.
Well, glad to have you today.
Did any of you guys try out the voice radio now, if it's better in 3.05?
I haven't tried it.
Never use it.
Not yet.
Yeah, I haven't people on Tchin Tchin. I haven't heard really anyone use it on Tchin Tchin.
I flew on a server earlier this day, and there were some guys talking with the in-game voice chat, and it worked quite good.
Yeah, cool. We changed that, so the radio is more audible now.
Yeah, they were very loud and clear, and that's worked very good.
Yeah, you can adjust the volume now with, I think, 1 and 2 on the keyboard. In flight as well.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
Oh, DB1's feeling brave.
Oh, I had planned to follow the blue line. Oh well. Hey, Robert.
Hi, Bruce. Are you starting?
Yeah, I want to go try the blue line. I want to see what that's like.
Hi, Rich.
Okay, go.
Oh, we noticed something the other day. The pole for the sectors. It used to be like a white and red stripe, but now it's basically just always just all red. Although the other day we saw it, there was like a little bit of white at the bottom. Is that a bug or something?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Well, no. It was just a weird. We were just like, we just noticed it. They were like, at first we were wondering if it was like if the white was showing where the minimum altitude was, because it kind of looked like on one. It was just coincidentally, but was close to it. But yeah, we thought it was a little bit weird that the stripes disappeared on it. Yeah, it was just a observation. Not really. We weren't could have been intentional for all we could tell.
Hej Mathias, tak for det. Nej, det er vi ikke. Der er ikke rigtig nogen af os, der har tid. Det kan være, det bliver et sommerferieprojekt.
Why is nobody flying the LS8 anymore?
Unlimited wing loading on this one.
Yeah, it was unlimited wing loading, so a lot of people went with the JS3s. I didn't want to cheat and take this.
So the Condor race in over a month.
Does anybody remember what the default button is for next turn point in the LX?
5 and then next. 5 on the numpad.
Gotcha. Trying to help my brother, and apparently that's not working for him, so we may have reset the 5 key. That's a bummer. Oh well, thanks.
5 on the numpad, right?
Yep, that's what I tried to have him do, and it didn't bring up the dialog box. We'll work on it out of the flight.
You can also click on one of the, in the LXSim window. You can also click on one of the buttons, and there should be one of the options should be next as well.
And that's the LXSim window that comes up when you start up Condor?
Yeah, AFR.
Very good. Thank you.
And any of the buttons, when you press it, it brings up the soft keys at the bottom and the top of the screen.
Okay, sorry, just got through some gnarly hills. When we got the LX up, which is the button to go to next?
You press any of the buttons, the 4 along the top or the 4 along the bottom, and then it opens some soft keys. It shows it in white text. It shows what the buttons do then.
Perfect. I'll try it out on myself, and then I'll talk my brother through it. Thanks.
Next is the bottom left.
Thank you.
Stupid thermals. I don't want to climb. I'm trying to wipe my wings. Slowed down to wipe my wings and immediately started going in cloud. Man, Exosaur thinks I'm gonna be pretty fast today. It's up to 370 kilometers an hour. It didn't count my start properly because it didn't know that the 250 limit wasn't actually enforced.
Until you get to, half the speed of sound or the speed of light, then we're not worried.
Yeah, that'll happen closer I get to the finish.
I think he had that once, didn't you, Jen?
Yeah, I did that.
He did.
It's if it doesn't register your start because of like a start speed or something like that, and you manually tell it this event next turn point, the task speed calculation is all weird because you never officially started the task. You just are flying to the next waypoint.
LS4 dropped out.
Oh dear. No cloud penalty. Never mind. I was gonna dive under a cloud with the brakes out. I'm like, no, I don't need to do that.
No, you can fly straight through it.
Totally forgot. Actually, I know it. I totally forgot about that.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
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 That's John.
I think Chris came in an hour late. No time change. Couldn't make it.
It's ready.
Thank
Catch
you.
Sugar.
That's ready.
Congrats.
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 There are thermals coming off the lower ridge. Oh, sure. And flutter.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats, guys.
That's
Congrats.
congrats.
Congrats, Vic.
Hey, Brian, we were talking about the red dot yesterday,
Yep.
and I was flying last night. I not only had a red dot in some spots, I had the altitude next to it. It was telling
Interesting.
me what I had to clear.
That's a good question. I was looking for it in the LXNav manual, the PDF, and I couldn't figure out what the name of that was. Do you know what the name of that green, yellow?
I don't know the name, but the red dot is the highest altitude along the purple track line.
What's
highest
yellow?
terrain altitude?
Yeah, the highest altitude on that purple line, so your course to target.
What's the yellow dot?
Yellow dot is final glide at McCready 0.
Okay.
And the green one is at your current McCready.
Nice, John.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats, John.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
Congrats, John.
Yes, yeah.
I need to turn around quickly to ram Gregor before he finishes.
I'll find out if there's any penalty points for a low finish. Said none.
Yeah, I don't know. I was up. I had like 100 meters above. So.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I'll find out.
That's better.
It might be a
Thank
no
you.
finish.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Congrats, Ritter.
Congrats, Gregor.
No penalty points.
Oh,
And you
nice.
finished.
Congrats.
Yeah, no penalty points for finishing low.
Okay.
Congrats.
I don't know. It just doesn't. It seems like they'd be consistent, you know. It doesn't work that way on the start.
Well, I finished well low and I didn't get any penalty points.
Amazing.
Couldn't catch Gregor though.
Yeah, not this time, but the week will catch me.
Yeah. Very nice, Vic. Looks very good. Congrats, Vic.
Congrats, Vic.
Well done.
Congrats, week.
Congrats.
Congrats, Vic.
Congrats, week.
Thank you, guys.
Well, this FA guy, he's pretty dangerous.
Congrats, Morten.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats, Martin. Yeah, I don't remember anything about FA.
Avoid him a couple of times already.
He's been around. I mean, he's not a new guy. Oh man, my wings are messy.
Did he manage to hit you, John?
But it says I collided with him. The only thing missing on my glider is my rudder. Yeah, that's it. I don't know how only my rudder hit him. Or I don't know how he only hit my rudder.
Oh, congrats, Tim. No, I don't know.
Congrats.
It's the lag.
He seems determined, doesn't he?
I was gonna try a park underneath the DC3 there, but I ground looped.
Did any one of you slow down a couple of times to clean the wings?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, once.
No.
Twice, I think.
Or clean the wings at all.
Yeah, I cleaned mine twice.
That area with very strong lift, and then I just cleaned them.
I had one thermal with 10 plus meters, and there I cleaned the wings for the first time.
I did not thermal at all.
I did. It was a mistake.
Yeah, I did the same mistake.
Me too. And I'm still doing it.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I flew a little too fast, too early, and had to stop and circle a few times to get up higher.
I didn't ever reach cloud base. I think I just stayed ridgetop level.
Yeah, I don't think I ever really got to cloud base until way later, and I was flying along a string of like those plus 10 ones. I was just flying along a line of them. Like, well, I'm already flying. Like, I think Katasa was already beeping at me. I'm like, well, that's where I was worried I was gonna have to dive with to get into the clouds in front of me. And I was like, that's when I realized, no cloud penalty. Don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, I have some work to attend. Bye for now, and maybe see you guys later tonight or tomorrow.
Okay. Cool, man.
Yeah,
See you guys.
Have a
Maybe
nice
next
evening.
month again.
Yeah, I'll come out.
See you, Tim. Take care, mate. See you a week.
Yeah,
Good
I
to
don't
see you
know.
again.
I'll try, but I don't have much time at the moment.
Oh.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, mate. Take care, mate.
Actually, stores are going to estimate my finish time is 999,963 kilometers an hour.
Disconnected.